little chargers, I've got a fun book for you today. Unexpected endings is the theme of the week. So we're going to read this book, and you try to predict what you think is going to happen and see if you're right. The name of this book is called Stuck by Oliver Jeffers. Stuck. It's got a kite. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose. And that got stuck too. So he threw his other shoe to knock down his favorite shoe, and unbelievably, that got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. Floyd fetched a ladder. He was going to sort this out once and for all. So what do you think he's going to do with the ladder? What would you do with the ladder? Of course. So up he threw the ladder, and I'm sure you can guess what happened. Now the ladder's stuck in the tree too. What would you do with a ladder? No, I told you this was unexpected. The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor. It would definitely need to put back before someone noticed. So in order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint at the ladder. And wouldn't you know it, the bucket of paint got stuck. So then Floyd tried a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, and the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle. Floyd's front door to knock down the kitchen sink. The family car to knock down their front door. The milkman to knock down the family car. The orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had somewhere else to go. Where do you suppose he got an orangutan? A small boat to knock down the orangutan. A big boat to knock down the small boat, a rhinoceros to knock down the big boat, a long-distance semi-truck to knock down the rhinoceros, and the house across the street to knock down the long-distance truck. You got a lighthouse to knock down the house that was no longer across the street, and a curious whale who was in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. The whale says, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they all got stuck. What in the world? Could all they get stuck in a tree? Did you expect that? A fire engine was passing by and heard all the commotion. The firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. And up went first the engine, followed by the firemen, one by one. Did you expect that to happen? Didn't you think the firemen would help? And there they all stayed, stuck between the orangutan and the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing. Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea. He went to find a saw. Now what do you think he's going to do? He lined up the saw as best he could and hurled it up into the tree. Did you expect him to throw that into the tree? And that was it. There was no more room left in the tree. The kite came unstuck. Floyd was delighted. He had forgotten all about his kite, so he put it to use immediately, and he enjoyed the rest of the day very much. That night, Floyd fell asleep, exhausted from playing with his kite. Though, before he did, He could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea, said the fireman, and everything is still stuck in the tree. Is that what you expected to happen? Is that what you thought he was going to do with the ladder and the saw? Fun books. Keep reading. See you next time, little chargers.